Yeah, let me share my live out. Hey, y'all. All right. Okay, y'all. So I need everybody to share, share, share. Like, we are doing some business math today. Y'all know that I rarely ever do business math on the 399 side, but this is like super duper important, okay? Now, one of the things I need for you guys to do for me, since I'm doing this for the 399, okay? I need to hit at least 10 badges on the Instagram side, and we need to clear 3 of the live goals today over here on TikTok. Okay, y'all know I'm always telling y'all about mutually beneficial relationships. So help me, I help y'all. I need to see my likes popping up on my screen on Facebook and YouTube. If I do not see them happening, I'm going to end the streams. Okay. Thank you, I am J Janice. Now, somebody was like, well, why should we care? Well, if you're new to me, it's actually a big deal. My name is Ashley. I'm a Presidential Lifetime Award recipient, okay? A doctor out here in these streets. But more importantly, I've helped almost 900 people create six-figure incomes. And I have on too much lip gloss right now. If you're in here and if I've helped you make money with your social media accounts, drop the money bag, the dollar signs, the credit card emojis, the euro, the yen, the dinero, whatever makes you feel good down in your shana. Okay. Welcome to a Wealth Wednesday. This is where I teach things that people charge hundreds of dollars and thousands of dollars. I teach them for the free 99. Okay. Free 99. And a lot of you guys are paying thousands of dollars to be inside of these business trainings and these courses and these programs, and they're not delivering the information to you that I deliver. And this is why a lot of you guys still have to come and see me, or why a lot of you guys are buying course after course after course, class after class after class, coach after coach after coach. Thank you, Vivi. Thank you so much. Okay. I want to see those little tiny crowns. They're not even expensive. Okay. Hey, Roots and Love. So, this is what I am out here doing. Now, a lot of you guys always ask me, like all throughout the month, Ashley Ann, Ashley Ann, Ashley Ann, will you mentor me? Will you mentor me? Will you mentor me? So, my mentorship program is normally $297 a month. $297. This is what I did for today. Okay. I opened up 25 spots. The 25 spots, okay, pretty much, or the 25 spots are at 80% off. That means it's only $47 a month. So I want you guys to pay close attention as you're going through the training today. If you feel like you learned something new, if you're like, this girl is out here putting me on, like for real, if you like the way that I teach, okay, all of that good stuff, you need to come into my Monetization Nation mentorship. Now, my Instacoin is my number one program, but let's just keep it a buck. Everybody, the way your credit, you know what I'm saying, your checking and your savings account is set up, you may not be ready to make the investment into Instacoin Academy, but everybody can afford $47. That breaks down to about $12 a week. What about $13 a week? That's less than what you guys are spending on your lunches. That's less than what some of you guys spend at Starbucks every morning. Okay. So invest in yourself, all that good stuff. All right. So those are your notes. Please govern yourselves accordingly. Now, I am going to stay on time today because I want to have an opportunity for Q&A, but I also have to close out Q&A in a specific time because I have class tonight with my manifestation group, okay? And who knows how long we are going to be in class tonight. Baby, it's a good group. It's a real good group. And don't DM me asking about the manifestation challenge. No, you cannot join, okay? It's already closed down. I literally only do it once a year. However, I have been asked by several people, because y'all like my Bible studies and how we dig in the information as far as real life takeaways and applications. I am considering possibly opening up a women's study group. And if I open up that group, it'll be really inexpensive. I'm talking about like $10 a month. You know what I'm saying? Inexpensive, that type of inexpensive. Hey, sir, what's going on?
How you doing, beloved?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
Everything good?
Yeah, it's all good out here in the streets. How everything your way?
Everything good. You got some nice skin.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you so much. I try and moisturize. I appreciate you for noticing. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. You want to do a little battle?
Let me ask chat. Chat, do y'all want to battle? Can y'all take notes and battle at the same time? Can y'all focus and battle? Before we get into the math equations, we should be done with the battle. Hurry, y'all. Give me an answer. One on a yay, two on a no. One for a yay, two for a no. Baby, why y'all being slow in this chat? One yay, two on a no. I know I don't got that much of a delay. Okay, they said they don't want to battle. They gotta focus. Hit me. You still gonna be on in about an hour? Because we should be done.
I might not. I'll let you know.
If you want to come and knock on my door, we're going through break-even analysis and like margins and stuff like that today. So everybody gonna focus. Okay. See you later. Bye. Okay, you said you driving, baby. Please be safe. Okay, drive to arrive alive. All right. Now, YouTube land, I don't see no likes on my screen. Facebook, I don't see no likes on my screen. Why do y'all be out here trying to test me? Okay, I should see constant hearts happening over here in Instagram. TikTok, we only at 2,700 likes. We normally be at 5,000 or 6,000 by now. Y'all, like the screen. Okay, tap the screen. Shed alive. Bada boom, bada bang. That's how that works. Okay, send the little tiny crowns. If you guys want me to continue to give this type of information, I need for you guys to continue to support my channel. Period. Pooh. That's how that works. All right. No, baby, I don't have 50 pages. Those are scammers. Let me give this little we need to share. I need to see at least 15 shares in Instagram. I need 15 shares in TikTok, and I need 5 shares in YouTube. So let me say this. Let me give this disclaimer before we get in here. If you are new to the kingdom and you are following me, there are going to be scammers that are going to contact you. Okay, I'm popping in these streets. Some of y'all don't know it because I'm humble. And I don't be out here acting like I'm above people. And sometimes I give you guys too much access to me, so y'all don't realize there's over 100 scam accounts and websites created in my likeness. I do not sell Bitcoin courses and classes. I don't have some special secret investment for you to invest in. Okay. Also, a lot of y'all, when y'all come in here, I know that y'all know that those are not my pages. Like, you can look at the account, you can look at the post, and you can tell by the way that they DM you on these weird messages. When have y'all ever heard me come in and tell you guys, grand rising, beloved, peace and blessings and prosperity to you? When have y'all ever heard me phrase anything like that? Like, use your common sense. Some of y'all been with me for a minute and y'all be out here telling me, is this your page? You know, god dang well, that ain't my page. You know it ain't my page, okay? And you can look at the King Ashley N and see if it's my page or not, okay? Now, I need everybody to share, invite, share, invite, share, invite, because we're talking about some real stuff, and there's no replay of today's training, just in case you're wondering, okay? And please do not screen record my trainings and my education. The fact that I get out here and I teach you guys on this level for free 99, please don't disrespect me like that. If you feel like it's good enough to record, that means you need to click the link in the bio and you need to join my program, period. That's what it means. Let me be clear. When you guys are doing things like that, you're part of the problem. I said what I said, and if you don't like it, go and exit stage left, because I don't want to help you. Blink, blink, blink. I said what I said. If that's the mentality and the attitude that you have, I don't want to help you. I don't want to help anyone who wants to hurt me. I don't want to help anybody who wants to get over on me. I don't want to help anyone who wants to help themselves. I don't want to help people that want to take advantage of me, because that's what that is. Because y'all are like, "Ooh, this is amazing what she's doing. She gives back to the community. She does so much, blah, 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 blah. Let me come in and use her some more." No, if you feel like what I'm doing is that helpful, if you feel like what I'm doing is that beneficial, if you know what I'm saying is very important and this is information that you're going to be able to use to continue to advance yourself, then you need to go purchase one of my products, or you need to come into my program. If you don't want to do that, then maybe you make sure you click the screen and you make sure you send the gift. Thank you for whoever's tapping. I see a slow stream of hearts coming through on Instagram. I appreciate you guys. I need my likes up in YouTube, by the way, as well. And in YouTube, you can't just tap the screen. You actually have to like. You really have to like. Okay, you actually have to like. TikTok, y'all can just tap the screen. Instagram, y'all can tap the screen. But in YouTube, you have to actually give it the thumbs up, the like. If you do not do that, YouTube is going to say, "Oh, people are watching her, but they don't like her content," and they will not send anybody new to me. So a lot of you guys are like, "Oh, everybody wants my money." No, some of your favorite creators, we really just want your support, and you liking, you reposting, you sharing our streams, you tapping the screen does a tremendous amount for us. Okay. So if you don't want to purchase anything, then god dang it, you better have the meanest fingers this side of the Mississippi. Okay, you better be tapping that screen. Okay, you better tap until you get carpal tunnel. You understand what I'm saying? You better be tapping, you better be liking, you better be sharing, you better be sending it out to at least 5 or 6 people, okay, that are trying to start a business, that are trying to make sales. That's what I'm saying. Stacy, thank you for my heart me. Thank you, baby doll. Now, we have a goal over here. You said, Miss Ann, which ebook talks about collaboration with people on the internet and posting cycles again? That's inside of my Monetization Nation. That's inside of my Monetization Nation. And side note, I'm just gonna let you guys know I'm thinking about possibly doing a impromptu like surprise training on Sunday. I may or may not. And if y'all have looked at any of, I don't know if any of you guys have looked at Project 25, and if any of you guys have gone through the Biden administration and what they plan on doing with small business owners over the next 4 years. Baby, it's either way, it's a lot of stuff that's about to change, and y'all need to get it together. Y'all need to get it together before the end of this year. So we may do a pop-up training that is for you guys who like are trying to turn your hobby or your interest into income. Those of you that have been side hustle selling, but it's not actually a business, so you're not really able to take advantage of like the tax write-offs the way that you should be. So we might have to do something Sunday, baby, because I was going through my little bedtime stories, and I was like, I know for a fact a lot of y'all don't know what's coming down the pipeline. And I'm about to say something. I'm not saying it to be, "Hey girl, what's going on, beautiful?" I'm not saying this to be elitist. Okay. I already know someone's about to be offended about what I'm saying. I'm not trying to offend you, but just remember, offense is taken and it's not given. Too oftentimes, our other melanated brothers and sisters, I'm talking about people that got melanin, the same hue as me here in America, we are spending too much time on frivolous activities and frivolous content. And you're not spending enough time looking at what's happening with the rules and the laws and the regulations and things that are going to affect you directly. And I'm not talking about affecting you a decade from now. I'm talking about things that are going to be affecting you by next February or next March. And so then after it starts happening, we want to cry, we want to march in the streets, we want to protest. Hey, Miss Fad Financial. And at the end of the day, things are not going to get done. Things are not going to get changed at that point. And now you're behind and you're running, trying to catch up. And someone's suppressing you and oppressing you and taking away your rights and your ability to make income. Do y'all not see what is happening in the market right now? Are y'all not paying attention to interest rates, to the repo rates going up? Are y'all not paying attention to the amount of homes coming on the market for foreclosure? How long homes are sitting now, that there's no more any bidding wars? Are y'all not paying attention to the amount of companies that are shutting down here in the US, their brick and mortar locations, which means people are losing their jobs? Are y'all not paying attention? Listen to me and listen to me well. Moving forward, you have to have more than one stream of income. More than one stream of income does not mean that you have to have multiple jobs. But you have to have more than one stream of income. And I am telling you this, there's a reason that a lot of us people that are doing all right financially, we have businesses. There's a reason that we figured out how to LLC our hobbies or our interests or things that we feel like are our purpose or that we're called to do. I'm not saying you have to be full time in it. What I'm telling you to do is you learn the system and work with the system because you cannot beat the system. That's what I'm telling y'all right now. If you picking up what I'm putting down, and I'm tired of y'all jumping up talking about I'm going to sell an ebook, I'm going to get a course, I'm going to get a t-shirt company. No, you're not, because you're not going to do anything with it, and that's not for everyone. The majority of you guys that are in here, you're going to make money through affiliate marketing. You're going to make money through commissions. Not everybody. I'm just saying the majority of y'all. Some of y'all in here already have some type of product or service that's ready to come to the market. You're going to make money from promoting your own stuff. There's only like 3% of y'all in here that are going to be making money from brand deals and user generated content, even though it's very possible. But most of y'all are not going to want to invest the time and the work and the operation into shifting your content. You said yes when two super Walmarts in Atlanta are closing, it's a sign. Exactly. I'm just trying to tell y'all, you need an additional stream. And a lot of y'all spend a fair amount of time on social media. So let's talk about how to make some money with social media. You said very true. I had a sales call with a girl who worked for Twitter and didn't prepare financially and got laid off. Folks on corporate think they're safe, making six figures until their check stops. Factual. Okay, so let's talk about something that all of y'all need to be doing. So a lot of you guys have told me that you all the time when we get into business math, a lot of y'all basically tell me that you're lacking on the business math side, and I agree from watching what you guys are doing. Do I help with marketing? I absolutely help with marketing and business development. Oh, everybody give it up to the big God before we get started. My God, that's who gave me the gifts of business, beautification, and hospitality. That's how I've been able to help almost 900 people hit six-figure incomes. This is why I have 176 clients that have made $1 million in under a year. And I have 5 clients right now that earn over $10 million a year. If you're in the stream right now and I've helped you make money, drop the money signs, the dollar, the credit card emojis, the little dollar face, the euro, the yen, the dinero, whatever makes you feel good down in your shana. Okay, let the people know. But baby, I have helped you come up with these coins. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I'm really, 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 really good at what I do. I'm highly sought after. Okay, I've been featured in Business Insider, Entrepreneur. I've been featured in Inc. I've been featured Yahoo. I've been featured on Essence, on Black Enterprise. I've spoken all kinds of colleges and universities. I'm a Google partner. I've been on CNN Money a lot. I can't even Breitbart. I can't even name all of them. Okay, I've been doing what I've been doing for a long time, and I love what I do. And I love helping people get paid to do what they like to do or what they're called to do. I love for people to be able to get time freedom. I love to help people actually scale their businesses. Jylin. Hey, Jylin Skincare, what's going on? I love that. Okay, I also love Jylin Skincare's products. Okay, that's another that's another topic. Hey, Vogue Room, what's going on, gorgeous? Thank you for the heart me. Y'all, it's very important that we hit these goals. Y'all notice my goal in here in TikTok, the numerical value is not high on this goal. Okay, we gotta hit these goals. I gotta clear them out. So I have favor in the TikTok algorithm. All right. Does that make sense? Y'all picking up what I'm putting out here in these streets? I help people get money. Period. Okay. And I do it, and I can help you get money legally. You don't have to get out here and scam. Now, thank you so much, Vivi. All right. So a lot of you guys do not know how to perform a break-even analysis. And this is breaking your businesses before you even start. This is breaking your side hustles before you even start. So I put up a post the other day and I was breaking down the 3 numbers that you needed to be focused on. And I was walk you guys through how I have clients who do not have lots of followers, but they generate over $1 million a year in sales, and how to do it without having to run ads. And the real live numbers that we focus on, right? I told you guys you have to focus on your niche, and then you're looking for 3% of that audience to convert, and that's realistically what's going to give you your projections. In the example, I used the price point of $397 because if you have something that's highly valuable, you're showing up, you're showing out, a lot of times people are willing to pay that money. Okay, now something I did not share with you guys is that sometimes this is not going to be a all at one time payment, right? So you may break that down into I don't know, like a $39.99 a month. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? And then you guys know on my birthday, I turned around and I did a special training, something that I only teach my one-to-one clients. And I showed you guys a specific system on how everybody in here can literally start generating at least $5,000 extra a month without being in an MLM, without affiliates, without selling anything physical. I showed you guys without doing an ebook, all of that. If you were there, shut your mouth. The people that came or the people that need to be there, if they did not come, that's they lost. If y'all want to know when I'm doing these free trainings and cool stuff like that, make sure you click the link in my bio, go down to the free 99 section. I have a free training. Okay. I have a free training called Follow to Buy a Pipeline. And I also have something called the Royal Court, where I send free marketing tips and information. And when we do these pop-up courses and trainings and stuff, I normally will shoot out a random email and be like, hey, get in where you fit in. Okay. And again, I'm thinking about doing one on Sunday. Maybe not. Okay, we're gonna see how my time. When I say it'll be random, it'll be random. I can tell y'all it'll be after 4:00 p.m. Central Standard Time, though. I can't tell y'all if I do it, it'll be after 4, because I'll be having stuff I gotta do on Sundays. Okay. Okay, so I'm just, if you're trying to get a free course right now, I have a free course. Click the link in my bio. It's called Follow to Buy Your Pipeline. You can slide up in there. It's a 3-day mini course, okay? But if you do not sign up for that course within 20 minutes, the next time you go back to the page, you will have to pay for it. That's called an evergreen funnel. If you need to learn about that type of stuff, what do you need to do? You need to come into my mentorship. I teach all of that, okay? And I have it open for 25 people. It's first come, first serve to be able to get in for for $47 a month instead of $297, all right? Now, back to this break even. Who in here knows what a break even is? Okay, who in here knows what a break even is? If you do know, give me the number 1. If you do not know, give me the number 2. If you've heard of it, but you're not really sure, give me the number 3. Do not lie. No one's going to make fun of you. I do this intentionally to help people who need the information. Okay. Just because you're good at your talent or your skill or your hobby or whatever it is does not mean that you know how to run a business. And outside of my accolades and my real life experience and all of that, fun fact, I do have a bachelor's degree in finance and I also have a master's degree in business. And I actually graduated cum laude. So okay, don't let these eyelashes fool you. Bling, bling, bling. By people look at my eyelashes, they look at my hair, my nails and stuff, and they think that I'm a ditz. Very smart girl. Okay, I'm a very big. Okay. Hi, it's me. All right. I see majority 1s and 3s. I got a couple people with a 2. Now, how many of you guys actually know how to use your break even to help you figure out if your prices are too high or too low? Because if I'm keeping it a buck, most of your prices are too low. Some of y'all have some ideas. You need to abandon them as they are. Okay. Now, I will tell you this. I believe that any business can work. Do I think that any business can work underneath any structure? Absolutely not. And a lot of times people will come to me, they'll sign up for one-to-one consultations, and I will help people restructure. And I will show people what order things need to be put in. Hey, Monroe Sweets, I will show people how to set things up. And more importantly, if we need to modify your offer so that it has the appropriate price point, or if we need to start shifting your audience so you can attract people that can afford your products and services. So there are lots of you guys, if you did a break-even analysis before you got into some of these businesses or you start launching some of these products or some of these new services, you would absolutely 100% know you need to back on up on that. What is that? Hey, that was so cool. Thank you, Monroe Sweets. Thank you for the dance battle. Thank you for the dance battle. That was really cool. Ooh, that was fancy. Yeah, music and all of that. I'm like, what is going on? That was beautiful. Thank you so much. But does that make sense to everybody? Is everybody picking up what I'm putting down right now? Okay. So your break even is important because one, it's going to even tell you if you should be venturing into this business venture. A lot of y'all will come to me and y'all are like, hey, can I make money with this? And I'm like, yes. But then also I'm like, well, you got to give me some other information. I need to know what's happening with your numbers. I need to know what's happening with your audience. I need to know if you have like supply costs, material costs, fixed costs, how much does it cost you to run your business? And then y'all start looking at me like a deer in headlights. Now, our clients that work with me one-to-one, we get into all of this and I help them get all of this broken down. This is why I have so many clients that are profitable. Okay. So this is the first thing. It's going to let you know, should I even be gallivanting down this yellow brick road? Maybe, or do I need to stop and drop and turn around? Okay. The second thing that is going to let you know is it's going to tell you if you need to increase your prices. A lot of y'all are like, how? We gonna break it down. Okay, I'm gonna break all of this down for y'all. It's gonna tell you if you need to increase your prices or not. Sometimes when you run this analysis, you will see like you have to sell 100,000 or 80,000 or 60,000 units of something, and for you that may not be realistic at this time. Okay. So you may say, you know what? I need to go revisit the board. Maybe I need to go and repackage this so that it has a greater value to my audience and they're willing to pay more money for it. You may say, you know what? Maybe I just need to try a different product or a different service or a different offer in the line. You may say, you know what? Maybe this is a business that I should not even be getting into at all because the way these numbers are set up, I'm going to be taking a whole L 100%. Now, I did participate in an MLM at one point in time, and I did very, very well. And so did my team. Every week, my girls were like in the top salespeople for the company every single week. Y'all know why? Because I went through and I did a break-even analysis, and I found out what quantities I need to break the products down in. Then I taught them how to break down the products, and we were running straight distribution, and we were selling crazy numbers. Everybody else was trying to sell everything like as a package as a whole as it came. But when I understood the numbers and I understood our audiences, I said, oh, if we break it down like this, you can sell it and make a gaggle of money. And you actually could put an extra $2,000, $3,000 a week in your pocket, not just a month. So this works with everything. This works with physical products. This works with services. And in case you guys are wondering, I have sold over $1 million in physical products. I've sold over $1 million in digital products. I've sold over $1 million in services. I'm like your coach's favorite coach. A lot of your favorite people that are doing well and they're doing legitimate business, I'm the woman behind the curtain. And if you go and ask them, they'll be like, yeah, I do food with King Ashley Ann, and she helped me do XYZ and Elemental P. Okay? Now, they're also going to tell us where we need to cut our cost at. So before you get out here in the streets and you say, I'm going to sell this for $20 because everybody else is selling it for $20, you will say, you know what? They may be selling it for $20, but I don't have the same suppliers that they have. I don't get the price breaks that they get. I don't have a built-in network. I'm not able to do JVs or solo ads on the back end the way that these people can. So I absolutely cannot sell this for $20. You said that's how I found you from other coaches. Thank you, Miss CFO. Hey, Taria. Hey, girl. Hey. Now, let me ask y'all this before we go on. Does everybody really know how to calculate the price of their offer? Because if y'all don't, then we will get into that tomorrow or either Saturday. Okay. Because a lot of times when it comes to pricing your offers, what people tell me is that they just looked and saw what everybody else were charging and they were like, that's what I'm going to charge, which makes absolutely no sense for you. That's a very risky thing to do. And this is how a lot of you guys, when you do your taxes at the end of the year, you find out that you were paying to be in business. Because y'all are patching together your side hustle with the income that's coming from your main job, and you're putting a little on this and a little on that, and you think that you're doing okay, but you're not doing okay. Okay. Hey, it's Tashina. You said no. I see a lot of no's. Okay. Okay. We'll get it together. Okay. Everybody got a calculator. You need to get a calculator. If you don't have a calculator, I need you to get a pen and a piece of paper, or a pencil and piece of paper. I'm real deal. Okay, we're working. We're working in here right now. Y'all, please, thank you for the shares. Can we get up? Can I get another 30 shares? Can I get 30 different people to share? Can I get 30 different people to share? Can I get 10 people to hit me with a tiny crown before we continue on? Thank you so much. We're doing great on the taps. We're at 26,000. Let's go and run those up to 30,000. We need about another 5,000 taps over here in Instagram land, because my taps have stopped. The taps have dried up, baby. Let the good times flow. Okay, let the taps flow. Over here in Instagram land too, I need 12 different people to share. And YouTube, I need 3 people to share, and I need 4 more of you guys to like the stream. And Facebook land, I only need 2 of you guys to like the stream. That's all I need. Thank you. I just got one in Facebook. Thank you for my tiny crown. I am J. Janice. Thank you, love. Thank you very much. Let's see. Somebody else sent me one. Thank you. Thank you for my tiny crown, Miss Fab Financial. Thank you for my tiny crown, VV Embroidery. Thank you for my tiny crown, Add to Cart Beauty. Thank you for my tiny crown, Stacy Tucker. Thank you for my tiny crown, Chef Fabulous. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, tap, 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 tap. Thank you for my tiny crown, Scene Stiller One. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Pen. Thank you so much, love. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for my tiny crown, Scene Stiller. I appreciate you very much. Thank you, Scene Stiller. Y'all just gonna let Scene Stiller do it all on her own. Thank you, Scene Stiller. Scene Stiller, thank you. She just sent me 5 tiny. She sent me 5 tiny crowns. We got 4 more to go. You said that's it. Thank you for the heart, me, Jolyn. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. I'm pretty Nikki. In Instagram land, y'all would send badges. A tiny crown is a gift. Thank you, Jolyn Skincare, for my tiny crown. Y'all in Instagram land, they're putting little crowns in the comment section. Thank you guys so much. I know some of y'all don't TikTok, so y'all are like, what is going on? In Instagram land, I need a badge. Okay. The goal is 10 badges in Instagram land before we get to Q&A. Okay. I need 3 more tiny crowns. 3 more tiny crowns. It is cute. Riri, thank you, Riri. Thank you, Riri. Thank you, Riri. You said all 3 of them tiny crowns just like that. Ooh, Riri sent a lot. Riri just sent me like 10 tiny crowns. Jolyn, thank you for another tiny crown. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all very much, very much, very much. In Instagram, I need badges. Okay? Badges, and I need y'all to be tapping the screen. I should see a constant stream of little hearts, a constant stream of little hearts. Thank you. We just hit the 30K on the likes. Thank you so much. We're short on the shares. We're 16 shares short. Thank you, Jolyn Skincare. I need 16 different people to share with at least one business owner. Don't share it with somebody that's not in business, because they're not going to care. Okay? Or someone that wants to make money online. Thank you, Rose Goddess Queen. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay. So first thing first, we're going to have to figure out what your fixed costs are, aka your operating expenses for your business. Okay? For your business. That is what we're going to need. We're going to need to know your fixed costs. So your fixed costs are costs that do not change. It doesn't matter if you have 1 customer or if you have 1,000 customers, right? So if you have a Scene Stiller, thank you for the badge in Instagram land, my Lord. Thank you, girl. So if you are out here in these streets and you have like a rent, like a warehouse or something, or you're renting an office space, that would be a fixed cost, because it doesn't matter if you have 20 customers or if you have 2,000 customers, that price is still going to be there. If you have a business phone line, that would be a fixed cost. If you have business insurance, that would be a fixed cost. If you have like permanent like software or subscriptions or like memberships to the Chamber of Commerce and stuff like that. If you have an attorney that you have on retainer and you pay every month, those are things that are going to be fixed cost. Okay. So you need to figure out how much does it really cost you to run your business. Some of you guys are in the beginning stages and you literally are running your business for a total of $6,000 the whole entire year, right? That's about $500 a month. Some of you guys are more, you're further along in business and maybe your business costs you $3,000 or $4,000 a month. So you're going to be in between 36,000 and 48,000. Some of you guys are more advanced. You've been in business for a minute. And so you're paying $100,000. So that means your overhead is $1,000,000 a year, right? Some of you guys, your businesses are running at $10,000 to $15,000 a month, right? So that means you're coming in somewhere between $120,000 and like $165,000 at the end of the year. You're going to figure out though, what does it cost you? And so a lot of y'all don't know this number. You're just kind of out here doing stuff. And I may put together a list of common business expenses just to help you guys categorize it and wrap your brains around it. But you're going to come up with your fixed costs. Then there's another cost called a variable cost. Okay. Variable costs are costs. Is it smart to buy an LLC or Inc. license? It is, but it depends on your business and your tax structure and what type of advantages are you trying to get and how much money it's making, which one of those you need to have. So anyway, we have variable costs. Okay. Our variable costs are going to be things that include, like, for instance, let's say you have like packaging, like maybe there's a special box or some type of jars or something like that for this physical product. Maybe material wise, like maybe you do eyebrow waxes or you do, body waxing or something like that. Maybe you, anything where you have to buy parts. Maybe you put together wheelchairs, you know what I'm saying? And you need to buy the spokes and the wheels and the seats and the cushions. Maybe you make furniture. Pretty much, if there's any type of supply, any type of material, any type of packaging that you need to have that directly correlates with your offer or directly correlates with your service, absolutely 100%, that's going to be a variable cost. The labor, like how much does it actually cost you to hire someone to come and help, package and ship and administrative and type and customer service and all of that. Those are your variable costs. They call them variable costs because those costs change, right, associated with the amount of customers or clients that you're servicing. That's why they call it variable. Okay. So fixed costs stay the same. You can have one client, you can have 100,000 clients. Those fixed costs are never going to change. Variable costs, they are going to go up and down depending on how many products or services you're selling. Hey, JV, thank you. Okay. Now that we understand this, okay, there are two primary ways that you can calculate your break even. Okay. Number one, we can figure out the break-even point by how many sales do I have to generate in a year. And number two, we can figure it out by how many units, like how many actual like customers do I have to see? Or let's say I'm selling little ink pens. How many of these ink pens do I have to sell? Now, why is this important again? When we figure out the sales number, it's going to be easy for us to break down the amount of units we have to sell per year, per month, per week, and per day. Because y'all know that's how I like to get down. It's really easy to accomplish those goals when you break them down into bite-sized pieces. And it's really easy for you to tell as a business owner or as a side hustler if you're on track or not, if you're actually wasting your money or if you're actually making money. And you can see this way before you get to the end of the year, way before you max out all your credit cards, way before you blow through your entire savings account, way before you run through your mattress money, way before you have to pick up the phone and call Tyrone and borrow $1 from here and $1 from there and $1 over there. Right? Because some people would have a very successful business if they just made some small tweaks, but you don't know that you need to make the tweaks because you never ran a break-even analysis on this project or on these products before you decided you were going to go out here and start selling them. Blink, blink, blink. If you guys are just getting here, my name is Ashley Ann, and I help people make money with their social media accounts. I also help people build up businesses. And today I am giving you business math, okay, by the number, things that are important. Okay, so formula number one, okay, is how we figure out how many units we have to sell. You're going to take fixed costs and you're going to divide the fixed costs by your contribution margin or you can do fixed costs. You can divide it by the revenue per unit, aka the sales price, minus the variable cost per unit. Okay, that's anything directly associated. So like the materials, the labor, the supplies, the packaging, stuff like that. Thank you for the heart me, Lady Thompson. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? The second formula, which I feel like is the most important because it's the most thorough. This is the formula I like to use, okay? This is whenever we're going to calculate our break even based on a dollar amount, aka how much in sales do I have to make this year in order to break even. So that's going to be my fixed cost divided by my contribution margin ratio. Okay, how many people in here have ever heard of a contribution margin or a contribution margin ratio? These are very important numbers. These are the numbers that tell you literally if you need to be focused on volume or if you can be focused on quality. Okay, this is your quality over quantity. These are the numbers that you can look at them directly and see if you are in a flaming, sinking ship or if you're going to be out here cruising the seas in a yacht. Okay. And I don't see a lot of people saying they know what a contribution margin is or contribution margin ratio is. So let's get into that a little bit, and it's going to make the formulas make sense. Okay. So your contribution margin is basically a fancy way of us looking at the sales price and we're subtracting the variable cost from it. Okay. And it basically says, it tells us how much money we have left over to dedicate towards our fixed costs. Because remember, we're trying to get to the break-even point. The break-even point is saying, hey, I need to sell this many units or I have to service this many people in order to cover my cost. And then anything over that, you are now in club profit. Okay. So some of you guys, because you're like, oh, I made 10 sales or I made 20 sales or, oh my God, I had my first 10,000 a month and you're so excited. And I'm excited for you, baby. When we go look at it, I'm like, yeah, but you got to have 7 more $10,000 months. This is also what gets people in trouble when it comes to like transportation companies and stuff like that. Y'all know there was this big wave online and all these people were like, oh, I'm opening up a trucking company, blah, 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 and got in there and were losing their shirts because they were not top heavy enough on that cash. Because they did not understand their break-even numbers. They did not understand their contribution margins. So they did not have enough income in there, right? They didn't have enough free income sitting inside of there to be able to cover on the off weeks or on the off days. This is why you have people that jump up and they're like, I'm gonna start a car wash or whatever it is they're trying to do. And you're like, man, I went broke faster than I could even understand because you didn't know your numbers. And these are baseline numbers, okay? Now, the really important one to me is called a contribution cost ratio. And a lot of times, y'all know when people come in and they try and troll me and they ask me, they like, what's your numbers, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, I'm 85 cents on the dollar. And people are like, God dang. And some of y'all are like, what the hell does that mean? This is my contribution margin ratio. That basically tells me for every dollar that I sell that I have 85 cents in my case to be able to spend on fixed costs. Typically, the higher your contribution margin ratio, the more profitable your company is going to be. So realistically, if I did someone's number, if I'm doing a client's assessment and I'm going through their numbers and I'm putting together everything and I look and I see a contribution margin ratio at like 8%, 12%, 16%, baby, I get freaked out. I'm like, oh God, they are bleeding somewhere and we have got to stop it immediately unless they are selling like hundreds of thousands of products a year. And again, they're making their money off of quantity. So then they can afford to have super slim margins. Make sense? Everybody picking up what I'm putting down? Y'all picking up what I'm putting around right now? If you picking up what I'm putting down, let me get 10 people to send me a tiny crown. Okay? If y'all picking up what I'm putting down. Where do you learn these terms? So I actually have a bachelor's degree in finance and I have a master's degree in business. Blink, blink, blink. I'm not some random woman on the internet. I've also been a small business owner for about 18 years. And I also have, I started my first business with $125 in a laptop and turned it into a multi-million-dollar business in year 4. About 3 years and 8 months in, but we'll round up and say about year 4. And baby, and I've been chugging along ever since. Thank you, Vogue Room. Thank you, Riri. Instagram. Okay, Instagram, this is your last warning. If I look back over here at Instagram and I do not see no goddamn taps happening on my screen, because Instagram shows little hearts, okay? If I don't see, baby, I only got one badge from Scene Stiller. Thank you, Scene Stiller. She's the only person to send me a badge, and I'm not seeing the taps. I promise you, if I look over here, I don't see no taps no more, I promise you, Instagram, I'm turning it off. I'm turning it off. Because the majority of y'all over here, baby, you haven't purchased a product from me. You did not sign up for my Monetization Nation. You're not in my mentorship. You didn't buy the $19 deal that we had for Sell Your Stuff the other day. The least you can do is tap this goddamn screen and share. You said 3. Oh, I do see Word Power Woman. Word Power Woman. I'm so sorry. I do see the hearts next to your name. Thank you, Word Power Woman. Word Power Woman also sent badges. Okay, in between her and Scene Stiller, you got 4. Y'all got 6 more to come up with over here in Instagram land. Thank you so much. You said that's not true. I sent a badge. Open Door. I do see your badge. Open Doors of Opportunity. Thank you, Open Doors of Opportunity. We up to 5 badges, y'all. We need 5 more people to send badges. You said so digital product makes it more efficient and less risky. Yeah, not necessarily. Not necessarily. So when y'all ask me stuff like that, again, you have to understand you're talking to someone who's multi-millions in all the different areas, from services, from physical products and digital products. So thank you for the heart, me, Jada. So literally when we're getting into that, everybody's makeup is going to be totally different. Like some of y'all excel in offline relationships. Some of y'all do really well at trade shows. Some of you guys are going to do great speaking, you know what I mean? Like on stages and stuff like that. Some of y'all already have a big, vast audience of people that you can start selling stuff to immediately. Some of y'all are starting from ground zero and you have to build up the brand. You have to build up the product. We have to do the marketing. We have to do the presentation for it and the packaging, and you're going to have to build up an audience. So there's no such thing to say one is better than the other. That's right. I am J. Janice. The tiny crowns are only $1, baby. So tap that screen. Gina Benet, thank you so much for the badge. Stella by Starlight, thank you for the badge. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Negro Spirituality, thank you for the badge, my love. Thank you. I think we only need 3 more to hit the goal over here in Instagram land today. Y'all keep tapping that screen. But does that make sense? Okay. So let's do some math problems. Okay, let's do some math problems. So I need y'all to write down. Y'all should have 4 formulas written down right now. If you're taking notes. Hey, Skim folks, thank you for buying a badge. If you're taking notes, you should have 4 formulas written down. You should have 2 different formulas right now for break even. Number 1 should be break even by the units. That's fixed cost divided by the revenue per unit minus the variable cost per unit. The second formula for break even is going to be how much money do we have to make that year, okay? That's going to be fixed costs divided by the contribution margin ratio, okay? Then you should have the contribution margin. That's your third formula. That is the sales price minus the variable cost, okay? So basically that's your cost directly associated with that product, because a lot of people will look at their revenue and they're like, oh, I made so much money. Not so fast. We got to figure out what's going on with these operating costs and the variable costs before we can say you made so much money, okay? All right, your fourth formula should be the contribution margin ratio. This is where you take the contribution margin and you divide it by the sales price per unit or either the sales price per customer, because some of you are service based and you have individual customers that you're helping, right? And not actually a physical unit. Okay, not a tangible unit. Does this make sense? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down in these streets? So you should have 4 formulas written down if you're taking notes. You should have 2 break-even formulas. You should have a contribution margin, and then you should have the formula written for the contribution margin ratio. You cannot get the contribution margin ratio without the contribution margin. Okay? And these numbers are important because they basically tell us for every $1 that we're making, how much money we have left to dedicate towards fixed costs and towards our profits. Make sense? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Just from understanding what these 4 particular formulas do, a light bulb should be going off for some of you guys before you release your next product or your next launch. Okay? We need to be looking at these numbers to see, is this even feasible for us to do? Are we going to even be able to be profitable with this particular idea in this particular business? Okay, these numbers will save you a lot of time. They will save you a lot of heartache. They will save you a lot of sleepless nights. And if you do get it, if you do these numbers and you find you're like, oh my God, I'm in the hole, I don't want you to quit or give up on your dream. Like, I help people get out of the hole all the time. Do y'all know how many holes I've climbed up out of? That sounded weird. That's not a good sound bite. That sound a little freaky, a little scandalous. I mean it like that, but I'm just saying, I've been down bad before. Okay, I've been down bad before, and I've had to make up some ground. I've had to recover, from some situations in my life. That's what I'm trying to say. It just sounded crazy when it came out like that. And I was like, wait a minute. Right. Pause. Okay. Pause. That didn't sound right. That didn't sound right. Hey, real estate diva, what's going on? What's going on, my dog? That sounded crazy. Hey, MacWorks Furniture. That sounded real crazy when I just said that. Okay, no diddy. Okay. Everybody tap the screen. If this information is helping you, make sure that you are considering joining my Monetization Nation. A lot of you guys have been asking me, how can you be mentored by me? My Monetization Nation is normally $297 a month, and I have it marked down today to $47 for the first 25 people to jump in, okay? It'll be $47 either when we get through 25 people or until Friday. Okay. Whichever we come to first. Okay. Whichever we come to first. All of that good stuff. But it is a monthly mentorship. We have weekly live trainings. We also have tons of resources in there as far as workbooks, worksheets, plans, strategies for you. Even for those of you that are brand new to business and you need to set up your LLC and your business bank accounts, you do not have to pay. You ain't got to pay a company like Taylor Brands. You don't have to pay an attorney thousands of dollars. We got step-by-step what you need to do so you legally can be up and operational and functional and put together your own corporate binder. Okay. We got all of it in there. Okay. So let's do some little examples. Does everybody have their phone or a little calculator with them? Everybody got their phone or a little calculator. Okay. Pull it out. Calculator. We finna click, clack. In TikTok land, I need 10 more shares. Pin to Profit, thank you so much for my badge, baby love. Thank you. Instagram, thank you for that constant stream of hearts I see flowing. Jylene, thank you for my tiny crown, okay? I need 5 more people. No, I said 10. I'm lying. It was 10. This is 3. I need 7 more people to share. Sorry, the number is small. I had to look at it real hard. Number is small, okay? Let's share. Sharing is caring. I need 4 more people to share over here in TikTok individual. All of y'all got a biz bestie. All of y'all know someone talking about they trying to get this mignon. Okay, share with them. In YouTube land and Facebook land, can I get 4 of you guys to share over there? That would be fantastic. That would just make me so happy. Sharing is caring, and it doesn't cost you anything. Okay, sharing is caring. It doesn't cost you anything. And y'all don't just keep sharing to the same person, because I hate it when people do that to me. I'm like, baby, if you already shared it to me twice and I ain't come, I'm not coming. I I can't say that the eighth time they may show up. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I do not know. Thank you. Y'all obliterated the shares, and we're almost at our 50,000 taps over here in TikTok land too. We're at 42,500. Y'all are doing great. Thank you so much. We're a long way away from the tiny crown goal though. Okay. Long way away, long way away. We need about 20 people to send tiny crowns, 20 people that have not sent tiny crowns. And that will get us 2/3 of the way there, basically. All right. All right. Now, when Rich, you said you shared and like, thank you, baby doll. Okay, so I want you guys to write this down because we're gonna do real life examples. I'm the type of person I learn when I am faced with like real life. I'm good with practical application. Okay, someone giving me some random numbers that no business is ever gonna see in real life, especially you guys or where you are, is not gonna make it stick in your mind. And what happens is when you try to go and pull your own numbers, now you get confused. You can't make it make sense. Okay. So we're going to go with real life examples. I put together 3 little equations for us in class today. Okay. So example number 1. Okay. Example number 1. Let's say you're selling something for $10. $10 is right. $10 is reasonable. $10 could be a little widget. $10 could be a notebook. $10 could be a digital product. Okay, $10 could be a SoundCloud, not a SoundCloud, a sound file. Okay, $10 could be a lot of stuff. $10 could be a sandwich. Okay, if you got a food truck, there. Thank you for the heart, me, Chef Tay. $10 could be a lot of different things. So we picked $10 because a lot of you guys have something that costs $10. Okay. You said you need help, baby. You better click the link in the bio, first button, slide into Monetization Nation. Thank you for my tiny crown. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Now let's say that let's pretend this is a physical product. Okay. And let's say your little packaging and the parts or the materials that you need, maybe you're selling body butters or something. I don't know. Let's say it costs $4. Okay, $4. So that would be our variable cost in this example. Okay, this is the actual material that goes into this product. So we're selling it for $10. Our parts or our supplies cost $4. Okay. Now, let's say we calculate in our business, we got rent, we have a business phone line, we have insurance for our business, we have a shared space. So there's maybe like a little cam. We're a member of the chamber. We have 2 or 3 licenses. We have to keep up with the state. Maybe you have like an attorney, on retainer that helps you with like disclaimers and stuff like that. You got some softwares that are going to be a permanent part of your business. Maybe you have like 2 virtual assistants that help you, and maybe you have 1 part-time person that comes in and helps you. Okay. And well, actually, no, they would be in the variable cost. Well, no, not if they're in the admin. If you use them in the admin, their fee is going to be their fee. It's not going to change. It's different than the labor. Okay. So yeah, they can be over there. Okay. So let's say and let's say you do a little marketing. Okay. You do a little marketing. You come up with about $1,500, maybe $2,500 every month to market your business because you have a legitimate business and you're taking it seriously. Okay. So your fixed cost for this example is going to be $36,000. It costs you $36,000 a year to run this business in this example. This is $3,000 a month, okay, is what we're paying, okay? So you selling something for $10. The variable cost for it is $4, okay? It costs you $36,000 to run this business for the year, okay? Now, first thing first, we're going to work on just computing the contribution margin. Okay. We're just going to work on the contribution margin. Remember, I told y'all the contribution margin is the sales price minus the variable cost. Okay. So in our example with a $10 product, $4 variable cost, it takes $36,000 a year to run that business. What is the contribution margin? What is the contribution margin? Thank you, Pen. Thank you, Pen. Baby, I need the Pen so y'all can follow her, baby. Pen is over here blowing it up on her own. Thank you so much, Pen. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's see. One of the mods, y'all Pen. Y'all Pen. Okay, she's tearing it up on the tiny crayons. Thank you, Penthouse. Thank you, Penthouse. Y'all work together, okay? Don't let Pen be the only person sending a tiny crown. Tiny crowns are only $1, okay? Hey, Penthouse Mindset. Six. That's right. That's right, Shanika Journey. $6. Your contribution margin is $6. So who? Hey, B Marquita. Yes, it's $6. Now, who can tell me what that $6 means? Who can tell me what the $6 mean? Because it right. Knowing the number is half the battle. What does that battle mean? Hey, Henry Murray, what's going on, baby doll? What does the battle mean? What does that number mean? We got that the contribution margin is $6. Now, what does this mean? Somebody tells me what. Tell me what it means. Hey, Glorious Locks. Do 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 do. Okay, can nobody tell me what it means? What this means is that every time you sell something, $6 of that sale will cover your fixed costs. That's right, Queen. That's right, Queen 94. That's right. $6 is available for your fixed costs, and for your profit. Absolutely. That's how much. Yep, that's what's left. That's what left. It's not how many you need to sell. We haven't even gotten to the units yet. This is just telling you out of every single one of those $10 trinkets or widgets or body butters or whatever it is, whatever you're selling, even though it's a $10 sale that a customer got for you and you made $10 in revenue, $6 of that goes to your fixed costs. You lost $4 of it based on the variable costs. Those are the actual materials and the supplies and the packaging and the containers and stuff like that. They go into the product. Okay. Variable costs are directly associated with the product. Thank you for my tiny crown, Glorious Locks. So let's do another one. Write down example 2, because we're going to keep building on the same examples. Okay. We're going to keep building on the same examples. Example 2, I'm selling something for $97. Okay, I'm selling something for $97. Since we said the last one was a physical product, let's make this a digital product. Okay, I'm selling you a course for $97. Okay. And my variable costs directly associated with this digital product are at $26 per unit. $26 per unit. And my business cost, my overhead for a year is $100,000. Okay. Somebody tell me what my contribution margin is. And y'all, please understand your contribution margin is not your profit. A lot of times people compute their contribution margin and they're like, oh, I'm making this much in profit. I almost told y'all what the number was, what the answer was. They're like, oh, I make this much in profit. No, you didn't. That's your contribution margin. That's not your profit. Yes, Riri, $71. Yes, that's right. $71 is my contribution margin. Absolutely. She got that by subtracting 26 from $97. They gave her $71. Thank you, Poet girl. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Poet girl. One of the mods, can y'all please pin Poet girl, baby, so everybody can follow her? Because baby, she's out here carrying the stream. Okay. She is carrying the stream. Somebody else help her while y'all over here writing down and getting this good education and being able to go and create a profitable business now, or stop yourself from making a tragic mistake. Okay, baby, you should be able to say $1. Okay. I don't want to see poor girl or Riri send any more tiny crowns. Okay. I need 5 different people to send tiny crowns. Because one of the things y'all are going to learn, you got to participate in your own salvation. Thank you, Glorious Locks. Thank you. You said, what's the formula for? Right now, we're going through contribution margin so we can get to the contribution margin ratio, which is going to lead us to the break even. Thank you, Glorious Locks. I need 4 other people. Glorious Locks was one different. I need 4 other people. Glorious Locks, I won't see no more tiny crowns from you, baby doll. Penthouse, thank you for my heart. Hey, Tone. Okay, let's go to example number 3. Example number 3. Okay, for this one, I have a product and I sell it for $185. God's body, thank you for the badge, baby doll. I sell this product for $185. Everybody listen to the example. I have something, I'm selling it for $185. Okay. My supplies to make this, to make whatever it is I sell, I have to spend $50 every time. My labor for this particular item is $65. Okay. Maybe it's a service. Okay. $65 in labor. My rent is $3,500 a month. Actually, we're going to make the rent. My rent is $1,500 a month. My rent is $1,500 a month. And the packaging for this particular product cost me $15. That includes whatever I have to package it in to like send it off, to ship it away. Okay. Everything in the packaging, everything, the shipping, all that is in the packaging. Okay. Packaging is $15. My rent is $1,500 a month. My labor is $65 per product. I have to spend $50. It takes me $50 of materials to produce this thing. My overall business expenses for the year are $39,875, and I sell it for $185. It retails at $185. Somebody tell me what my contribution margin is. See what we're doing. See what we're doing, because this is real life example, right? When you're going through your books, when you're trying to figure this out, there's not going to be something saying, here's your variable costs, here's your fixed costs. This is the way they come. Okay, things come in different parts, and we have to be able to assign them. What was my overhead? I'll give you the numbers again. We're selling this thing for $185. The supplies cost us $50. The labor costs us $65. The rent on my building is $1,500. I have to spend $15 on packaging. And my business overhead for the year is $39,875. What is my contribution margin? While you guys are figuring out the contribution margin, let me give a special shout out to our poet girl, Rhea, Penta Profit, Miss Fab Financial, Glorious Locks, SNHB, Henry Murray, Scene Stiller One, J Janice, Jylin Skincare, VV Embroidery, Add to Cart Beauty, Vogue Room, Stacy Tucker, Lady Thompson. Hey, Lady Thompson, I didn't know you had creeped in here. Penthouse Mindset. Hey, Elisa, I didn't know you creeped in here either. Elisa Mitchell, Rose Goddess Queen, Chef Fabulous, her gifts unlocked, and Sharia Michelle. You guys, thank you so much for contributing to my tiny crown goal. Open Doors of Opportunity says $55. Open Doors of Opportunity says the contribution margin is $55. B Marquita says the contribution margin is $55 over in YouTube. Everybody, do you guys agree or disagree? Is Open Opportunity and B Marquita, are they correct with their contribution margin? Are they correct? Are they correct? Are they correct with their contribution margin? Are they correct? Give me a 1 if you feel that they're correct with $55. If you got a different answer, give me the number 2. Number 1, if they're correct with $55. If you feel that they're incorrect, give me 2. Ooh, we got a different number. Our manifest says $135 is the contribution margin. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Dope Life Coach says yes, $55 is the correct contribution margin. When Rich says yes, it's let's see. Jocelyn says yes. She gave me a 1. She says it's the correct contribution margin. Shanika says yes. Open Doors of Opportunity, you are correct. The rent is a fixed cost. The rent is a fixed cost. You're absolutely 100% correct. Our poet girl, thank you for my galaxy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. So they are correct. $55 is the contribution margin, okay? In this equation, $50 for the supplies, $65 for the labor that is directly associated with whatever this is we're selling, and $15 on the packaging. Our overall overhead for the year and our rent have nothing to do with the contribution margin, because remember, your contribution margin is when we take the sales price and we deduct the variable cost from it. So this means every time, okay, we sell something, we have $55 that we can contribute towards the fixed costs. Okay. Now, I feel like you guys got a good handle, hey Slim, on the contribution margin. So let's kick it up a notch. Let's get to the contribution margin ratio. This is the really important number. This is how we're going to be able to figure out how much money, how much revenue do we actually have to make in order to break even, just to cover our butt to get to a zero. Okay. From there, we can start figuring out what we need to sell if we want to put 100 bands in our pocket or 75 bands in our pocket and 100 band left in residual for the business. Okay. All right. So let's go back to example one. Now, does anybody who can tell me what the formula is for the contribution margin ratio? I already gave y'all the formula, but somebody tell me what it is. It's a simple formula, but it's very important. This ratio also will be converted into a percentage. Somebody tell me what it is. Tell me what it is, because I need y'all to be able to do this. I need you to be able to go look at your own stuff and be able to do this. If not, you're always going to have to pay somebody like me, baby, and I'm not cheap. Blink, blink. I'm very good at what I do, honey, but I'm pricey. Okay, she's expensive. Okay, it's expensive. Sales price minus variable costs. That's the contribution margin equation. I need the contribution margin ratio. You said, will this live be in the library for Monetization Nation and for Instacoin? Yes, this will be in the Instacoin, library. This will go into the vault. Sale minus variable. Contribution margin ratio. CMR. I gave y'all 4 formulas when we started. What's the CMR? Let's see. Oh. I just saw it. Yes, Zen, or is it Zen or is it Zeni? Is it Zen or Zine? Zine, is it Zen, Zeni, or Zen? I'm sorry, Beauty Inc. ZENE, that's correct. Contribution margin divided by the sales revenue. Absolutely. That is the formula. That's the formula. Thank you. Zane. Oh, I'm sorry. I was all the way wrong. Zane. Okay. Thank you. Adding that tilde helped me a lot. Zane. Okay. Zane. I apologize. Thank you, Zane. That is correct. Okay. Your contribution margin ratio, you guys, please, if you did not write this down when I gave out the formulas, write this down. I'm serious. It's a simple equation, but it tells you so much about your business. Okay, you take the contribution margin and you divide it by the sales price. Okay, so whatever you're selling it for, aka the revenue price, whatever we're selling it for, the contribution margin divided by the sales price gives you the contribution margin ratio. So that basically is telling you for every dollar that you make, you have however many cents, okay, that go towards your fixed costs. And this is important because we're going to need this little percentage, these cents, we're going to convert them into a percentage, because this is how we're going to know how much revenue do we have to generate to break even. And so, the minute you get $1 over that, you're going to either show a profit on your net income statement, or if you don't hit it, you're going to show a loss on your net income statement. Okay. And if you know that I am helping you right now, how many of y'all have paid thousands of dollars for a program or a course and ain't nobody never taught you this, but they supposed to be helping you build your business and make sales? Okay. I'm telling you this, there's no point in marketing if you don't know these numbers. There's no point in building a system if you don't know these numbers. Like, this is foundational. I'm taking it back to the basics right now because I see a lot of people struggling out here. Now, if you know that what I'm teaching you is helping you right now, you really should be in my Instacoin Academy, but I understand the way everybody's checking and savings is set up. Instacoin may be out of their reach. At the least, you better get into Monetization Nation, because you have access to these types of training. We have a business math section in there. We're constantly loading things in there. I know there's a smaller one for Monetization Nation. Instacoin gets full access to everything on the business math when it comes to trainings. You say, I know many that paid thousands and more and learned nothing. Absolutely. Thank you for the cosign. I know a lot of y'all come in here. Y'all come to me after y'all gave somebody else your money. Why do y'all do me like that? My prices are less expensive than everybody else's prices. I know why y'all do me that way. I really do. It's because I'm too accessible to y'all. I'm too nice. I'm too easy. I try and make sure I'm out here helping everybody. And y'all be like, oh, Ashley, just be there forever. I'm gonna go over here and pay them because they said it's something behind this mysterious wall, and I gotta know what's back there, baby. Then you get over there and then you come crying to me, Ashley, I'm broke. I maxed out my card. I went into my 401k. Please help me. I know that you got a good heart. God bless you a lot because you bless other people. I'm sick of y'all ish. Stop that. Tap this screen. You said we just hard-headed, baby. I'm over it. I'm not doing it no more. I don't like the way people are treating me. I got to change the way I'm moving, okay? It's my fault. It ain't even y'all fault. It's my fault. You say I can give my testimony. I'm in Instacoin and I stay watching videos all weekend. Sometimes when I miss lives, I've accomplished so much with my platforms being in Instacoin. Thank you, Unlimited Faith. Thank you, y'all. I marked down the price to my my mentorship. If y'all click the link in the bio, tap the first button. It's normally $297 a month. It's $47 for the next 25 people to get in. It's $47. And that's your grandfathered in at that price. It's not $47 this month, then it goes back up. If you pop in at $47, it's $47. Okay. Now let's get to this contribution margin ratio. So we're going to go back to example 1. We got the same numbers, but now I want to know what my contribution margin ratio is. Blinkety blink, blink, blink. By the way, I want to give a special shout out to Poet Girl, because she sent me my first galaxy. I need 20 more people to send me galaxies. Also we need 15. I need 15 more shares in TikTok land. I need 3 more shares on YouTube. I need 2 more shares on Facebook. Okay, 2 more shares on Facebook. Instagram, I need 22 shares. Y'all are behind on the shares in Instagram. Okay. Let's go. Poor girl. Thank you for my galaxy. Poor girl. Don't send me no more galaxies. I appreciate you so much. This, because this is the thing. One thing I've noticed about us, y'all are Dance Digital Dreams. Thank you for my galaxy. A lot of y'all are perfectly fine sitting around and reaping where you're not sowing. Y'all are fine letting other people spend their money, other people spend their time, other people spend their wheels, other people spend their network, other people coming through to do things, and then you're happy to come and just say, oh, thank you so much. Some of y'all don't even say thank you. You just want to grapple up everything. I love my supporters and I appreciate y'all, but it should be more than the same 10 people doing things that literally thousands of y'all are benefiting from. You say you tried to send a badge and got an error. Oh, thank you, Save SG Road. Appreciate that. Boy, girl, thank you for the fest. Thank you. Dance Digital Dream says, Coach, I learned for you to be appreciative. Thank you so much. Ventian, thank you for the badge, my love. Thank you. Y'all not going to talk until we hit these 140 shares. We got 4 more to go. I just sit here and blink at y'all. I mean, I am cute. If y'all just want to watch me blink, we can do that. Poor girl, thank you for the zest. Riri, thank you for the galaxy. Riri is another constant supporter out here doing this so that y'all can get these trainings for the free 99. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's go. Let's see. Okay, we hit the shares. I can continue on now. Contribution margin ratio. All right. So your contribution margin ratio is basically telling you for every dollar your business is making, how much needs to go back towards your fixed costs until we hit our revenue goal for the break even. Okay. So, but back to example number 1. Okay. Remember, I'm selling this widget, this diddly bob, for $10. Okay. My parts for the diddly bob cost $4. My contribution margin is $6, and my fixed cost for the year is $36,000. What is my contribution margin ratio? As a matter of fact, this is what I want to see. Y'all remember old school, how you had to write out the problem? Somebody tell me what you should be pushing in the calculator to get the contribution margin ratio. So I want to see this. I want to see the formula. This and this equals this. That's what I want to see. You said $4 is our is what it costs for our supplies. $4 per unit. Mm-hmm. Somebody tell me what my contribution margin should be. Tell me what it is. I want to see it. Show your work. I want to see the numbers. I want to see the numbers in the chat. Somebody tell me what the numbers should be. Hey, Jocelyn May, thank you so much for my heart puff baby doll. Dave, I'm over here looking. Save SG row. Your numbers are correct. Your numbers are correct. Save SG row. She said 6 divided by 10. 6 divided by 10 equals what, you guys? 6 divided by 10, aka 3/5. What is that? I'm J Janice. That's correct. 6 divided by 10 equals what? Yeah, you don't even need a calculator because it's an even number. Thank you, B Marquita from YouTube. Contribution margin. 6 contribution margin divided by 10. The unit price equals 60%. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. What's the decimal version of 60%? And I'm saying 6T, like 5960. I have a Southern drawl. I know it's hard when I say 60. You can't tell if I'm saying 60 or 16. 6T, 5960. 60, okay? 60%. Sakian correct, 0.6, okay? 0.6, so y'all write that down. 60% or 0.6 is going to be your contribution margin ratio for example 1, okay? Now, let's go to example 2. Remember in example 2, we are selling, okay? We're selling this for $97, okay? We're selling a service for $97. Our supplies cost us $26. Our fixed cost to run the business is $100,000 annually. And we figured out that our contribution margin was $71. Somebody tell me what the contribution margin ratio is. I want to see the numbers. Tell me what the numbers are. I want to write it out. Show me your work. Tell me the numbers. What's our contribution margin? And if you don't have a calculator, somebody tell me what the contribution margin ratio tells us, okay? For those that need to be reminded. Tell me what the contribution margin ratio is. Ooh, I'm getting all kinds of different numbers. Yeah, I need y'all to show me the work. I need y'all to show me the work because I'm getting a lot of different numbers right now. I'm getting a lot of different numbers. I have seen the right number, FYI. I'm seeing a lot. That's right. The margin lets us know for every dollar that we make, how many cents go towards our fixed costs. Shanika Journey, that is correct. Shanika Journey says $71 divided by $97 gives you 73%. She is correct, or 0.73. Saved SG row, that is correct. That's correct. That's correct. Correct. Everybody gave a 0.73. You're absolutely correct. Our contribution margin ratio is 73%, aka 0.73. So for every $1 that we sell, 73 cents goes towards our fixed costs to help us get to the break even. Okay, let's figure out the contribution margin ratio for example number 3. In example number 3, my sale price is $185. I had to spend $50 on the parts. I spent $65 on labor. I spent $1,500 on rent. I have $39,875 is my actual fixed cost for the year, and I spent $15 on packaging, and our contribution margin is a whopping $55. Somebody tell me what my contribution margin ratio is, and please do not forget, I want to see the math. I want to see the math. I want to see the math. Baby, don't y'all wish y'all had me as a teacher in business class? I don't know. Some people like me, some people don't. Somebody probably would have already cussed me out. Somebody probably was trying to cuss me out. Can I say it again? I sure can. I sure can. You got $185 is the sales price. You got $50 for your parts. Your labor is $65. Your rent is $1,500. Your overall fixed cost for the year is $39,875. Your packaging is $15. Your contribution margin is $55. What is my contribution margin ratio? What is my ratio? You said I'm sad that I missed the beginning. Are you inside of Instacoin or Monetization Nation? Because if you're in either one of those, don't be sad. We'll have a replay posted in there. We're actually probably gonna chop this down because I needed to update Business Math because I didn't like my old video. I just didn't like how my old video, I think that I did this. I like literally had just come back from the gym. I looked real raggedy and real busted. I would like to present myself in a different light. I would like to present myself in a different way, in a better light. You said not yet, baby. You better click the link in the bio and join. It's marked down to $47 for the next 25 people to join. Should we round up? No, round down, baby. Round down, because this is cost. Round down because it's cost. Ooh, I'm getting different numbers again. Y'all show the work. Repeat myself, click the link in the bio and tap the first button if this is helping you. If you're learning something, you need to come into Monetization Nation or either into my Instacoin. Monetization Nation is on sale. It's only $47 instead of $297 per month. A lot of people ask, they say they need mentorship from me. They say they want to join my program. That is the most economical way. Now, the best program outside of one-to-one is Instacoin. But the way a lot of people's checking and savings are set up, Instacoin not for them right now. And I only have like 4 or 5 spots open in Instacoin right now anyway. I'm looking for the math. Y'all know it's the song. They say something else. They don't say math. They say they be looking for the who's. Other way around, Riri. Other way around. Your numbers are right, but they're transposed, Riri. Talking to you said 55 contribution, 55 divided by 185 gives you 29.29 or 29%. Absolutely correct. Van Tien, absolutely correct. Just normally we will round up, but in this situation we round down because it's dealing with money and our costs, and you don't want to be short on your cost. You see what I'm saying? So we normally we round down in this case. Leona Clark, absolutely correct over in YouTube land. Okay, good. Okay, y'all. Now we're finna take it another level. Now we're finna actually get to the break even, and it's gonna tell us how many dollars do we have to sell. And then from there, with the revenue, we're gonna be able to figure out what our units are, okay, that we have to sell or amount of people we have to service. Okay, hey. Why? Because your girl likes numbers. If this is your first time here, my name is Ashley Ann, and welcome to your Biz Math segment, okay? My channel focuses primarily on money, marketing, mindset, and manifestation. And, I enjoy things overall, around elevating your life, okay? That's everything from, travel to cooking to, just whatever we feel like putting out there these days. That's what you're going to get from my channel. And if you are in business, if you are a side hustler, if you're thinking of starting a business, you're in the right place. What I need you guys to do is share this with a lucky 13 more people, either business owners or side hustlers. Can I get 3 more people in Instagram land to send me a badge? And we need, baby, we're a long way from these galaxies. We only have 4 out of 21 on the galaxies. 4 out of 21 on the galaxies. I need 4 people that have not sent a galaxy to send a galaxy, okay? And if you're not sending a galaxy, baby, I need you to tap. You should be tapping the screen and sharing, okay? Thunder tap like this. Thunder tap. You need to be tapping hard. Or you can tap gentle. You can tap like this too. Ooh. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for tapping. Keep tapping that screen. Tap, 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 tap. We actually need 10 more shares. We need 10 more shares. We're only at 152. We need to get to 162. Then 10. Thank you for my badge, my love. We need 2 more people to send on a badge out here in these streets. Y'all keep tapping. Tap, 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 tap. And I need you guys to share. Ooh, baby, those shares is shallow. Okay, we're up to 155. We still got a ways to go. We got 9 more shares to go. Open doors of opportunity. Thank you for the badge, my love. I appreciate that so much. Facebook and YouTube land, we need some more likes, more shares, more likes, more shares. Okay, more life. Let's go. Okay, because I'm showing you guys how to really get a bag. I'm showing you guys how to really do projections right now. I'm showing you guys how to really analyze if you should be getting into a deal or not. Curve appeal. Thank you for the galaxy, my love. Thank you. Thank you. Risa, thank you for the shares, my love. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We need 1 more badge over here in Instagram land. We hit the shares. I mean, y'all might still give me 2 more. Just round it up to 165. Hey, Shauna and Nicole, what's going on? I also need 2 more galaxies. 2 more galaxies over here in TikTok land. Let's go. If you guys are just getting here, we're going through contribution margin ratio, and break even analysis. Thank you, I am J Janice, because I want you guys to actually know how to run successful businesses. I am a biz builder. I've helped literally almost 900 people create 6-figure incomes. 176 of my clients have made $1 million in under a year. I have 5 clients right now that earn over $10 million a year. I love business and everything about it. And I really love helping people get paid to do things that they like to do and that they want to do. And in order for you to have a profitable page, you have to understand your numbers. So we're rolling through the numbers right now. So welcome in, welcome in, welcome in one, welcome in all. Okay. Let's see. Thank you so much. I need 1 more galaxy, baby, and then we can continue on. Now, if you missed what we've gone through so far, I gave everybody 4 formulas at the beginning. I gave them 2 different formulas for break-even analysis, one to figure out your break-even by units, another to figure out your break-even by revenue. The third formula I gave was for the contribution margin. The fourth was the contribution margin ratio, and we are just now getting done with the ratios. We have 3 real-life examples that we're working on, and we're about to round back up to example number 1 so we can actually go through the break even. Okay. Pin to Profit, thank you for my badge, baby doll. Pin to Profit over here doing double trouble, honey. She came from TikTok over to Instagram to save y'all because she's like, she's not going to move. And Pin to Profit is not allowed to give me a galaxy. Neither is Odd Poet Girl. Okay, neither is Riri. It has to be someone who is not given a galaxy. Let's see, Jay Janice also has given a galaxy, okay? Melanie Patrick, thank you so much for her galaxy as well. Let's see. And Dance Digital Dreams also has given a galaxy. I need 1 other person who is not given a galaxy to give a galaxy in TikTok land. Lady Thompson, thank you for the galaxy, my love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that so much. All right. So let's go back up to example number 1, everybody, because remember, we're using our same real life numbers. So now at this point, what y'all do not realize, honey, I've walked you guys into this, right? Normally when you get an equation, it's very overwhelming when there are lots and lots of steps. Y'all have already completed the first 2 steps of your break even. You figured out your contribution margin. You figured out your contribution margin ratio. So now we have to figure out how much money do we actually have to make? How many sales, okay? What's the revenue that we need to make in order to break even? And remember, breaking even, that means you have to hit this number, and then every dollar after that number, you're rolling into the profit. Blink, blink, blink. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Okay. So remember, example number one, I'm going to give the numbers again. Sales price of this diddly bob, of this widget, is $10. The parts for it cost us $4. Our fixed cost for the entire year is $36,000. Our contribution margin was $6, and our contribution margin ratio is 0.6, aka 60%. I need someone to tell me what is the magical number. What is our revenue number that we have to hit in order to break even? What's our revenue number we have to hit in order to break even? And for those of you that don't remember, let me give you the formula again when it comes to sales. When we're looking at sales, we are taking, okay, we are taking the fixed cost for the year and you divide it by the contribution margin ratio. There's the formula. The fixed cost for the year divided by the contribution margin ratio. So when we look at the fact that we have $10 sale price, $4 is what's happening with our price. Our fixed cost for the year is $36,000. Our contribution margin is $6. Our contribution margin ratio is 60%. Somebody tell me, how much money do we need to make to break even? 60 bands? Is it Sakin or Sakin? Or Sakin? Which one? That's correct, Riri. That is the math equation. 36,000 divided by 0.06. Correct. Correct. Absolutely correct. Jalen, thank you for my galaxy. You said you need to be in college education. I do. Help me. I would love for my programs to be put inside of a lot of universities. I would love to license them out to several universities because a lot of them are behind when it comes to marketing and business development and how things work now in the digital world. Okay? That's right, 60K. Now, if we want to figure out the units, okay? If we want to figure out the units, you're going to take the $60,000 in revenue that we have to sell. That's our magical number. And you're going to divide that by the sales price of your widget. So the sales price of your item or of your service. So in this case, our item is selling for $10, right? So we're going to take 60,000 and we're going to divide it by 10. How many units in a year do we have to sell to break even? Okay, we just used our ratio. Okay, we used our ratio combined with our fixed cost for the total year to tell us we need $60,000 to break even. That is correct, Riri. We have to sell 6,000 units. Correct. We got to sell 6,000 units. That's correct. That's correct, Shanika Journey. Double Life Coach, that's correct. 6,000 units. Okay. Now, how many units do I have to sell per month to be on track to break even? How many units I got to sell per month? Because see, a lot of times when I talk to you guys about goal setting, y'all will come in and y'all be like, oh, Ashley, I want to make, you know what I mean, $20,000 a month. And I'm like, well, how many units you got to sell? And y'all just be looking at me crazy. And I'm like, you tell me. That's right. Saved SG Road. Michelle, that's right. Open doors of opportunity. Correct. MS Jen Win Carter. Correct. 500. 500. Yes, we have to sell 500 units per month. Somebody tell me how many units I got to sell per week. We're averaging four weeks in a year. How many units I got to sell per week? Because this is how people like me are able to like have a huge goal. Like, oh, I want to make $7 million this year. Literally, I go through a process of writing it down and what I need to sell and how many we need to do and what needs to be happening every month and what the product should be. And this is how I'm able to hit my numbers. That's right, $125 a week. Now, I work 7 days a week. Now, some people may call me a workaholic, honey, but I'm about that money on. Okay. Now, I don't work a full 10 hours, 16 hours, all 7 hours of all 7 days of the week. But baby, okay, with the exception of some major holidays, if you in my DM trying to buy something for me, baby, I'm probably trying to sell it to you. But most of y'all want to have your 2 days off. Okay. Most of y'all want to have your 2 days off a week. So we're going to, for the sake of these examples, we're going to say that you're working 5 days a week. Okay. We're going to say your work week is 5 days. Somebody tell me how many products, how many of these $10 products do I have to sell a day to break even? I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here riding around, I'm getting it, okay? I'm riding around, I'm getting it. I mean, that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna make them sales, okay? Someone on my team is gonna be in that customer service inbox. We making sales. That's right, 25 a day. 25 a day. Now, let's say that you woke up, I like this. Okay, let's say you woke up like this, you check your accounts and you said, I made 42 sales yesterday. What does that mean? If it takes 25 sales a day to break even, but you had a spectacular day yesterday and you sold 42 units yesterday. What does that mean? Right? Because if you know how to calculate the numbers, but you don't know how to interpret the numbers are not doing you any good. What does it mean? What does it mean? It means you're above break even. Okay, what's another way to say you're above break even? She didn't say you almost doubled the amount. No, that's not. I mean, technically, yes, that's what happened, but what does it mean? Tell me, what does it mean? That's right. That's right, Shanika. Woo, child, y'all was stressing me out. Yes, it means you're profitable. That means that you made a profit. And as long as you keep on track for that, baby, you're going to make money. That means you're making money. That means you're not at zero. That means we had a good day. Okay. So as long as you're over 25 units a day, you are in the money. You are profitable. Okay. That's what that means. Same as you wrote, said 42 minus 25 equals 17. Right. That's $170 in profit. If you're doing that if you do that 5 times in a week, you see what I'm saying? Y'all understand? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? You're profitable. That's right. That's right. You're profitable. You're in the black. You out of the red. That's what that means. Okay. This is how you use these formulas to tell you. You said this is good. Thank you. This is how you use these formulas to tell you what you need to do. This is how you also could look at this formula. You can ask yourself, you can say realistically, you can say, now, can I really sell 25 units a day? Can I sell 50 units a day? Is it really possible for me to sell 50 of these in a day? Is it really possible for me to sell 125 of these in a week? If you're selling 50 a day, heck yeah, you're selling 250 in a week. You see what I'm saying? And then normally you're going to sell more during holidays, special occasions, Black Friday, stuff like that. And then you may say, well, I have a goal. I would like to make at least $60,000 a year. You know what I mean? I want my company to pay me $60,000 so I can leave my 9 to 5 and I can just work part-time now and work the company. Then you may turn around and you'll say, ooh, you know what? It's going to be real hard for me to hit that number selling this at $10. Maybe I need to raise up that price to $14.99 or $15.99. Y'all see what I'm saying? Oh, baby, somebody, the light should be coming on. You welcome. I don't know why you're not in my mentorship program yet. Stop playing with me. There is nobody that teach what I teach online. I already know. I've been looking. There is nobody that comes and teaches y'all for free. Everybody else gonna run you down with ads and tell you I got a secret and you got to come behind the door and you got to pay me $97, $197, $497, $19.97 to get to it. Now, don't get me wrong. I got programs and stuff like that, and I can just tell y'all this: if you getting all this for the free $99, imagine what you can get for the pay $99. Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Rhea, thank you for my galaxy. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Imagine what you can get on the pay 99 side. So y'all might as well click the link in the bio, okay, and tap the first button out here in these streets and sign up for Monetization Nation while it's on sale. I'm just trying to put y'all on. Where else y'all have been out here in the live streams and people actually teach, right? Most people be out here on fluffy stuff. They do fluffy stuff because fluffy gets you more numbers. They out here telling you how to be motivated. They out here preaching sermons to you and stuff, and ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to teaching you how to get a bag, how to be profitable, and how to remain profitable, yeah, it's me. I've been out here for years in these streets. Hey, Vic, what's going on, honey pie? Okay, let's go to example number 2. Yeah, I'm talking about ish. Let's go to example number 2. Okay, you guys, for example number 2, I'm going to remind you of the numbers. What I'm looking for, I want to know. What is the number? What is the revenue number I have to hit to break even? Okay. All right. So in example number 2, remember, I am selling my service for $97. Every time somebody comes in, it is $97. Well, you said the Bible says it's good to work. It is good to work. I'm working on my own stuff. The Bible also says money answers all things. The Bible references money is the second most referenced thing in the Bible, over 700 times. I got like an actual counter. Okay. But yeah, the Bible tells you, baby, money answers all. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Baby, I know it. Okay. Blink, blink, blink. Stop playing with me. Okay. Now, what we're not about to play about is these here numbers. Okay. So let's say you have a service. Every time somebody comes in to get their little facial, or maybe they're getting a scalp scrub or something from you, I don't know, it's $97. All right. And it costs you $26 in supplies. It costs you $100,000 a year to run this operation. This operation, I mean your business. All right. We figured out that your contribution margin is $71. Your contribution margin ratio is 73%. Okay, 73%. I need you guys to tell me, okay? I need you to tell me, how much do we have to sell to break even? How much do we have to sell to break even? Okay. And while you guys are doing the math, I'm going to break it down to you in case you haven't figured out, because I've been taking you step by step through the process, okay? Your first step is to figure out what your contribution margin is. Step 2 is to figure out the contribution margin ratio. Step 3, okay, you're going to take your fixed cost for the year and divide that by your contribution margin ratio, and it's going to tell you what your revenue number is, okay? Step 4, you're going to take whatever the answer is to that, whatever the answer is for your break even, whatever your break even number is, and you're going to divide it by the price of your service or your product. And that's going to tell you how many units you got to move. See, this is thorough. This is real thorough. We ain't out here on no guesstimating, okay? Because you're going to be able to look at the numbers and you're going to be able to tell yourself realistically if you can do this or not. That's the purpose of this. Okay, that's the purpose of this. Can you really do it or not? And if you can't do it the way it is, how do we adjust it? Vantian, I'm going to repeat it for you because you bought a couple badges, baby doll. Because anybody else, I'd ignore them. But you bought them badges, so I'm not going to ignore you, okay? You got special privileges. Step 4 is taking the break-even revenue and dividing it by the sale price of your service or either your item. And that's what gives you your units that you have to sell. He said, not your kids won't let you be great. Somebody tell me, I'm waiting. I need to know what my revenue is. What's my break even? Where them dollars at? Okay, I need to know where the dollars at. Somebody tell me, where does the money reside? What is our number? Okay, I need somebody to tell me, what's my number? My fixed cost for the year are $100,000. My contribution margin ratio, 73%. Contribution margin, 71%. Product price, $97. Saved SG Row, I think your number is right, even though it gave you a Q. But I do believe your number is right. B Marquita, absolutely correct number. B Marquita says we have to make $136,986.30. Okay. And as Save SG Row says in 1,412 units, rounded up to 1,413 units. Because remember, we're dealing with numbers and costs. But yes, because it's a 0.22. If it's point anything on the end, I round up on the unit sold. Somebody tell me, how many people do I have to service per month? If I have to service 1,413 people in a year, how many people do I have to service per month to break even? Would this be available for replay? Are you inside of Instacoin or Monetization Nation? They get access to the replays. How they get so good at business math? Girl, running a business in real life. Real life will teach you real fast. Real, baby, getting out of the books, okay, getting out of theory and going into what actually works in real life. Oh, it's baby, it's gonna teach you real fast, real fast, okay, real fast. Woo, child. Okay. You said we gotta service 118 people a month. Yes, we gotta service 118 people a month. Somebody tell me, how many people do I have to service in a day? How many people do I have to service in a day to break even? Somebody tell me, how many people do I have to service in a day to break even? You guys, did y'all know, baby, y'all wasn't expecting to be using your calculators, was you, like this? You weren't expecting to be using your brain power like this in the stream today, baby, okay? Everybody thinks it's just social media content. Baby, yeah, you got to market. You got to be an analyst. You got to keep your records right for your books. B. Marquita says we need to service 6 people a day to break even. She says 6 people a day to break even. Over here in Instagram land, they said we got to service 4 people a day to break even. Okay, we got different numbers in these streets. We got different numbers. I'm leaning towards B Marquita. I feel like I need to service 6 people a day as well to break even. She got the 118. That's how many people she had to service in a month. And then after we broke down how many we got to service in a month, I asked how many we got to service a day. Remember, I told you guys, and for these examples, we're using 5 days as the work week because a lot of y'all like to be off for 2 days. Now, let's take it up a notch. If I'm looking at these numbers and I see that if I service 6 people a day, that's going to keep me in the break even, okay? So that's pretty much client with maybe like a little 15-minute reset break or something in between. And this is at $97 at our base rate, at our base price. If I'm looking at these numbers, what are suggestions for my business? What are suggestions for my business if I'm looking at these numbers? Because remember, these numbers mean nothing if you don't know how to apply them. If I'm looking at these numbers, what should I be doing? Because there's a tremendous opportunity here. If I'm looking at the numbers, what are some things that I can do? Because I don't know how long your services take. I don't know if you got to spend like an hour with each client, you know what I'm saying? You got a little 15-minute break in between. That's about 8.5 hour day every day. And nobody better be late. You better not run over any time. Somebody said raise the price. Okay, we could raise the price. Okay, but maybe you can't increase the price because maybe you're at the threshold of what your particular market is going to hold. What else can we do? What else could we do? Somebody said more clients per day. I mean, do you really want to be working hours? Do we really want to work extra hours? We already strapped for time as small business owners. You said you should be trying to get 10 people because only 6 gonna pay. Oh, baby, no, my people pay. You said invest in getting faster. Queen, you're kind of going in the right direction. What's another way? Not necessarily faster because remember I said in this example, this person's giving facials. So we don't really want our facials to get faster. Okay, Mommy Shake, y'all are in between. Mommy Shake says increase the value and raise the price. Y'all are hot. Y'all are warm. Y'all are warm. Y'all are warm. You said work an extra day or upsell a service. Hey, there we go. Upsell the service. Okay, upsell the service. Upselling the service realistically. We can upsell the service. Are there any add-ons? Are there any add-ons so you can increase the transaction amount? Okay, remember I told y'all it's always three ways businesses grow: new customers and clients, increase transaction amount, and repeat customers and clients. Yes, we're going to upsell. We're going to see if there's some type of add-on that we can write, that something else we can offer that's not going to interfere with adding additional time. What's something else that we could do? What's something else that we could do? Something else we could do. Take home products. That's right, Mommy Shack. We can offer them products that they can take home so they can maintenance in between, and that's additional revenue for us. Good. See, now y'all are using that noggin. Yes. All right, come on. What's something else that we could do? Yaya said add VIP tiers for the facials. Absolutely, Yaya. You could do a VIP package that maybe comes with fruit and champagne. Maybe they get to go inside of a special room or something like that. Absolutely. You said add a brow wax or a lash tint. Yes. What's something else we could do? What's something else? Someone said lower the cost if possible. Yes, if it is possible to lower the cost, we can try and lower the cost. So come on now. And there's one other thing when y'all were talking about time. It's something else that you could do. It's one other little thing you could do. You said do a class. You definitely could do a class. I wasn't thinking towards that, but yes, you could do a class. Yeah, that's right. Come on, Glorious Locks. Hire more help. Yes, you hire more help. You can get more booties in those chairs. Now, what? Now, imagine if you got two people, they can service 6 people a day each. Because y'all got to remember, that's not going to double our fixed costs. It's not going to triple our fixed costs. Ha ha ha. See, these numbers tell you a lot. These numbers tell you a whole lot out here in these streets. This is why you got to learn how to run these numbers. Y'all are yeah, see, y'all getting it. Y'all getting it. Okay, I'm happy. We riding around and getting it. And y'all need to say thank you to Riri for getting it, because she came through, baby, with about 3 or 4 galaxies. Okay. Now we need 10 more galaxies to hit this goal. You said this is what I need, more help right now. Okay, baby, your numbers. The numbers are not gonna lie. The numbers gonna tell you what need to be told. Okay, they're gonna tell you what need to be told. Instagram, y'all are doing a good job with the taps, baby. The taps have continued to flow. I've not looked at the screen one time without seeing hearts. Y'all are doing great. I appreciate this very, very much. Okay. Now our likes in YouTube land and Facebook are getting a little slow. I don't really see y'all out here sharing and caring out here in these streets. I do need you guys to do that. I need you to share and care. All right. Let's go ahead and drop me another 15 shares, real quick over here in TikTok land. In Instagram land, I just need 11 shares in Instagram. That's all I need. I just need 3 shares in YouTube and 1 in Facebook. That's all I need. Let's hit the next tap goal. We're at 74,000. Let's go ahead and run it up to 85,000. Okay. Shang-a-lang, lang-a-lang. And I need 10 people to send a galaxy. Okay. We need 10 people to send a galaxy. Let's see if we can get the first 3 people to send a galaxy during this break. I am Timia. Thank you for the badge, my love. Thank you. Thank you. We need 2 more badges over here in Instagram land. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Now, by the way, if this information is helping you, okay, if you are learning something, if you're getting excited because you see how you can apply this to your business or to your next venture and how you're going to be able to use this to your advantage, okay, you need to be inside of my Monetization Nation, baby doll. Click the link in the bio. Tap the first button. It's only $47 instead of $297, okay? Thank you, Thea Washington. Thank you. Thank you. It's only $47 instead of $297, baby. That's 80% off. You're locked in at that price point. Jump in, honey. I'm just saying, if you're getting all this for the free 99, imagine what you can get for the pay 99. You said your brain is like, go, Felicia, go. Come on now. Let's see. I need 8 more shares over here in TikTok land, and we need 2 more galaxies before we will proceed. Yeah, thank you guys for hitting 75,000 likes. That's amazing. Let's go run it up to 80,000. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. You said you did the birthday special and it was helpful. Thank you for coming in during the birthday special. I'm determined. I would really like to add maybe like 100 people a month to Monetization Nation. And so if I'm hitting my goals, I will be willing to always like subsidize it at least a couple days a month. So that way people can come in at a more affordable rate. And 47 is really affordable, y'all. That's like less than $15 a week. Okay. How you do shares, and is this a badge? No, if you get a badge, it's gonna put like a little heart next to your name. If you get a badge, and it actually flashes across the bottom of my screen, and it says tells me that someone purchased a badge. In order to share the screen, you should see a little arrow in the bottom right side, and you tap the arrow, and then you can share this stream into people's inboxes that you know that have a business or they want a business, or maybe they're side hustlers or entrepreneurs. Let's see. I know better than to wear something that's majority white. Okay, we're up on the shares. Y'all tap, 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 tap. I need 2 more galaxies. I ain't, baby, they PM, okay? Before we can get to example 3. We need 2 more galaxies before we can get to example 3. Because at this point, now you guys know what to do. And you're like, oh, these are some pretty simple equations, right? It's all about going and researching and pulling the information for your numbers. Thea, thank you for the heart me, baby doll. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kelly said this session was amazing. Oh, you're so welcome. I appreciate that greatly. Hey, love McKay, peace and blessings to you as well. You said these are very helpful. Good, good, Reza. I'm good, good. That's what it should be. Okay. Let's see. She got to hit 118. Oh, yes. Thank you for helping out for the notes. Thea, thank you for my galaxy. We need one more galaxy, and we will continue on with the lesson. Okay, y'all, we better hit it fast because either way, I'm getting up off of here at 6:45 today. I told y'all I got another class at 8:30 tonight with my manifestation group. We have private class tonight. So I need to have a little dinner. I got to check on my mama bear too, you know what I'm saying, before I get into class. Unfortunately, it rained today, so I don't have to water my plant babies. That's very exciting for me. Okay. So, all of that. Hey, HIV mentoring coach, welcome to the stream, child. If y'all are just coming in, y'all have missed a lot today. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. We in here getting busy with these numbers. Let's see. Yes, thank you. You guys, please follow Pin. She's pinned right there to the top of the chat. She is our #1 contributor today. Please make sure you follow her, show her some love. She also is a copywriter. So if you need someone to write emails for you, if you need someone to write your like pages, if you need someone to write on your events, your sales, go ahead. Holler at her. Thank you, Theo Washington, for my galaxy. Thank you, Odd Poet Girl, for my galaxy. Baby, they really was just going to let us sit here and time out because they see some of these people are new to me. They don't know about me. Baby, I'm a Taurus. Y'all know how y'all love to say Taurians are stubborn. We're not stubborn, but we're very determined. And I told y'all I'm over letting people treat me a certain type of way. I ain't doing it no more. See, y'all used to me being a gummy bear. I'm not doing it. I got to bring the bull out on you heifers. Blink, blink, blink. A special thank you to our poet girl and to Thea Washington. Okay, let's move on into example number 3. Okay, so example number 3. Remember, our offer is $185. Okay, $185. So we're selling something that's a little pricey. We've crossed over the $100 mark. Okay, and our parts for this cost $50. Okay, and our labor for each of these is $65, and our rent is $1,500 a month. Yeah. And our packaging costs us $15, and our overall fixed cost for the year is $39,875. We have a contribution margin of $55, and we have a contribution margin ratio of 29%. Somebody tell me, what is the revenue we have to hit to break even? What's the revenue we got to hit to break even? Our poor girl, thank you for the galaxy. You guys, we're 80% of the way there. We just need 5 more galaxies and we will hit our goal. In the meantime, though, I want to know what is the revenue that I have to hit. Somebody, anybody, tell me. Okay, tell me. Again, okay, we are selling this offer for $185. The parts are $50. The labor is $65. Our rent is $1,500. Our overall fixed cost $39,875. Our contribution margin is a whopping $55. Our packaging has a $15 cost, and our contribution margin ratio is 29%. 29%. Somebody tell me, what is the revenue we have to hit to break even? What's the revenue we're looking for to break even? Give me the revenue and give me the units for the year. Revenue and the units for that year. Let's see. B. Marquita says we have to do $199,568.97 annual. Does anyone else have a different number? Anyone else have a different number? Thea, thank you for the galaxy. Thank you, Thea. Anybody else have a different number? We're waiting. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, Queen 94 says we need $137,500. Okay, we got two different numbers on the board. YouTube is saying $199,568.97. Queen Instagram is saying $137,500. Vantian is also saying $137,500. In YouTube, they're saying we need 1,079 units. Okay, so we're very different. The board is split. Somebody tell me. Okay, TikTok says we need $137,500. How many units do we need? How many units do we need? And we got two different answers. I need y'all to tell me why. Okay, tell me why. Tell me how. We got two different answers, and one of them is correct. One of them is absolutely 100% correct. I think we confused about the rent. Are you confused or are you not? Why do you feel like you're confused about the rent? You said 2,500 units. Okay. So we got, let's see, YouTube says 1,079 units per year. TikTok is saying 2,500 units per year. Instagram, what say ye as far as the units per year? What are the units per year that we have to sell? Dance Digital Dreams, thank you for the galaxy, my love. What say ye? What are the units that we have to sell? Is this we're looking for annual units? I'm looking for annual units to break even. Annual units to break even. We got different numbers popping up everywhere. Different numbers popping up everywhere. B. Marquita said $1,500 is the rent, and she converted it to annual. Okay. Let's see. Pen, I do like your math equation and the way you figured out everything. What are our units? We got different units, baby. We got different units. Saved SG Rose says we have to sell 743 units. Okay. Baby, ain't nobody agreeing on the units. No one is agreeing on the units right now that we have to sell. Theo Washington, thank you for clearing the live goal. Thank you for the galaxy, my love. Thank you. No one is clearing the units. No one is agreeing on the units. Somebody, somebody tell me what we got going on, babe. We got different numbers everywhere. I like it, though. I like it. You know what I like? I like that y'all are out here actually trying, okay? That's what I like. I like that you guys are actually out here trying. That's what I'm in love with right now. I think that this is fantastic. I think that this is freaking amazing, okay? I think that it's freaking 100% amazing, okay? Talking Toya says 743 units. See, Ruri says 11,458 units. Queen 94 says I got 743 units. Okay. Kelly said, woo, Lord. Okay, y'all. So the correct answers. It is going to take us $137,500 in revenue to break even. Now, the reason we get 137,500, remember I told you your fixed cost, your rent is a fixed cost. So I told you what the individual rent was, but I also gave you guys the total fixed cost. Okay, so it's a little curveball in there, right? Technically, the $1,500 every month is a part of this $39,875 in annual fixed costs. Unlimited Faith, thank you for the badge. But be Marquita, technically, if the rent was separate, if it was outside of that, your equation would be correct. Your calculations would be correct. Okay. Who just sent me that money gun? Thea, thank you for my money gun. Thea, thank you, thank you. All right. Next thing next, when we get to the units, everybody was wrong on the units. Remember, if there's any decimal when it's coming to a unit or a customer, we have to round up as far as what we're selling when we're getting into the cost. So actually, we need to sell 744 units in order to break even. You don't sell a part of a service or a part of a unit. Okay. So if there's a decimal over it anytime, if y'all recall, I know it's been a lot of information, a lot of numbers. We got to bump up. Okay. We have to bump up. All right. So somebody tell me, how many units do we have to sell per week? How many units do we have to sell per week to be on track to break even? That's right. Rose Goddess, remind them they better keep tapping. Okay. Baby, look, everybody stopped tapping. They was in their calculators. I saw the numbers start going up everywhere on the likes. Everybody was crunching the numbers. I need somebody to tell me, if we know that we need 744 units per year to break even, somebody tell me per week what I need to be selling. I see 186. I see 107. I see 16. I see 186, baby. We got a variety of numbers. We got a variety of numbers right now. We have a variety of numbers right now. Somebody tell me, what are we doing on the numbers? Let's see. Oh, Mommy Jack came in with 14. Let's see. Shanika says 186 per week. We're talking about per week. Toya says 16. Content Hub says 186. I get 16 too. I get 16 too. I get 16 for a week. I just double check myself. Definitely 16 per week. If it's 744 in a year, you divide that by 12. That puts you around 62 or 65 or something. And we're averaging 4 weeks in a year. So that would break you down to 15.5, which we will round up to 16 units per week. Okay. Somebody tell me how many does that mean I have to do in a day? How many do I have to do in a day? Dance Digital Dreams. Thank you for sending me a Chasing the Dream, baby doll. Thank you so much for sending a Chasing the Dream. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. I appreciate that so much. Somebody else tell me, what do we have to send? What do we have to send out here in these streets a day? You said, do we do times 53? Not for this instance, Mommy Shack, because in the example I said we're averaging 4 weeks a month, and we're doing a 5-day work week for this example, because some people are going to want their 2 days off. Y'all are saying 4 per day? Mm-hmm. Now, if you like me and you be working overtime or whatever, yeah. 4 per day is correct. 4 per day is correct. Now, let's say we come in and we look at these numbers and we like, oh, snap, we're averaging 10 a day. We're averaging 10 a day. Let's say we're averaging 10 a day. Somebody tell me what's our revenue that we would end up with at the end of the year if we're averaging 10 a day. 5-day work week. 5-day work week. 5-day work week. And we're averaging 10 a day. We're selling this item at $185 and we're averaging 10 a day. Mm, 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 mm. because you're definitely gonna be profitable. But tell me how much. If we're averaging 10 a day, okay, 10 a day with a 5 day work week, 10 a day with a 5 day work week, okay, that is what we are averaging in these streets. We're averaging 10 a day with a 5 day work week, 4 days in a month. Okay, we're selling at $185. Somebody tell me out here in these streets, okay? Somebody tell me, okay? Somebody tell me what's the amount we should have made. Ooh, we got a bunch of different numbers happening right now. Y'all got to show me your work. Show me your work in the math. We got a bunch of different numbers right now. We got a bunch of different numbers right now. We got a bunch of different numbers right now. Let's see. You said 1850. That wouldn't be for the year though. It's 185, not 187. Quisha, 185, not 187. I may have accidentally said 187. If I did, I wasn't trying to. I apologize. It's 185. 185. Mm-hmm. Child, we getting a lot of different numbers. We got to. I want y'all to show me where. Let me look. Y'all got me. Let me double check my numbers. Shoot, y'all numbers are so different right now. Let me. Hold on. Let me double check myself. Cause baby, when I say these numbers across the board, they cross the board. Okay. Let me double check my numbers. Let me double check my numbers. Okay. Yeah, I'm at the 444,000 too in revenue. I'm at the 444. I had to double check because I was seeing a lot. I was seeing a lot of different numbers. That's why I was like, wait a minute. Okay, out of that 444,000, how much of it is profit? How much is profit out of 444,000? That's my revenue. Somebody tell me how much of it is profit. What was the product? I don't know, girl. We just made up something. It was $185. It was $185. That's all I can tell you, baby. It's $185. Oh gosh. I popped in. What was the material or the startup cost? Let's see. 306 500, 396 500. Okay, we get numbers 481. Chad, what is going on with these numbers? Y'all minus tax. I asked what your profit is. No. So okay, we gotta really think about this. Your profit is only $53,280 because y'all are forgetting that there's still a variable cost attached to your product. Remember we had a variable cost. You got a variable cost, and it's a pretty high variable cost. You got $50 on the actual supplies. You got $65 in variable costs on the labor. You also have $15 in packaging on the variable costs. Just because you broke even to cover your variable costs and your fixed costs on these first ones, you still are selling products that have a variable cost. You no longer have to pay a fixed cost on the products moving forward, but you still got to pay that variable cost. So your revenue may be up there, but you see what I'm saying? You had 100 out of that $444,000 in revenue, 137,000 of it went to cover your initial fixed cost. You still have the variable cost of each product. You say you thought the break even minus the revenue minus expenses is what gives you profit. You see what I'm saying? And so since we already know. So if I said we're doing 185 units, and remember we have to sell 4 units per day to break even, that means only 6 of those that we sold have a portion that go into profit. Out of that 6 though, they still have the variable costs associated with each and every product. Now I ain't gonna lie, I threw a little bit of extra in there. I threw a little bit extra in there at the end. But you see what I'm saying? Like that's a big mistake for you to be thinking you're gonna have $300,000 in profit when the reality is you're gonna have $53,280 in profit, which is still really good as far as the profitability. But you have to think about the variable cost is still there for the additional products. You just don't have a fixed cost that you have to take out of it. So that contribution margin of $55, it's still, you see what I'm saying? It's like it no longer has to go towards your fixed cost. It now can roll over into the profit side. But you still have the variable cost for each product. You said you forgot about the extras. Yeah, baby. We still got the extras. Okay. We still got the extras out here in these streets. What was the answer? 53. What did I just tell y'all? $53,280. $53,280 is the answer on the profit. Because you still got the $50 in parts, you got the $65 in labor, you got the $8 and you got the $15 in packaging for every single product. You just don't have the fixed cost associated with that product anymore because those first 744 units that you sold, they covered your fixed costs for the year. So essentially your overhead when it comes to your rent, your phone, your insurance, any of your dues, any of your membership fees that you had to pay, any of your softwares that are inside of the fixed cost category, they're all being covered by the initial 744 units that are sold. And that also includes the variable cost of those units. But any additional unit you sell, you still have the variable costs associated with the additional units. So your profit is always going to be revenue minus expenses. So that's why when you look at a lot of stuff, they have a lot of categories of expenses. So they have like the overhead, they have like working, you see what I'm saying? They have like the costs associated with each product. You said, "My goodness, babe. Hey, baby, you got to know how to run these numbers. Okay, you gotta know how to run these numbers, and it's okay. Like I'm not expecting y'all to get it. Y'all did really, really well. Now, everybody at this point knows how to put together like a break even, right? We all know how to find our contribution margin. We all know how to find the contribution margin ratio right now. Now we know what the number is to look for to tell us what's our revenue and how many units we have to sell in a year. Now everybody knows how to break that down to get to what is the amount of people you have to service or the units you have to sell in a day. Okay. Now the next thing that it's a little bit more advanced because I do want to take y'all through actually pricing your individual products and services because you're going to be able to look at these numbers and like we did with example number 2, they're going to tell you what you need to do. They're going to tell you if you need to hire someone, if you need to go up on your prices, if you need to cut your expenses. They're going to tell you if you need to do an upsell, if you need to add additional services. But once we get through all that, like now we can look when we're pricing the products and see how much margin can I put on this. You see what I'm saying? Because your break even is going to let you know, like, oh, I can put $10, I can put $15 in margin. I'm doing great, just where I am. That's what that's going to tell us. So we're using these numbers to figure out how we should accurately be pricing, and if we even are going to be able to meet our projections, right? And what we need to be doing on the back end with our actual expenses. So this is how we're able to figure this out and figure out the goals that we should be striving for in our business. Because realistically, with that first example, what was one of them? You had to do was it 6,000 units, and it broke down to 25 a day. Some of you guys, like, because the way your business is starting off and because you have like a smaller network and you're not going to trade shows, you're not going to conferences, you're not going to pop-ups, you're not meeting 1,000 people a day on social media, you're not paying for ads and stuff like that. Some of y'all, it's a good week if you sold 25 products in a week, much less 25 products in a day. You see what I'm saying? Like we have to be realistic for where you are. So sometimes we'll set these goals in our head and you're like, oh, I want to make $25,000 this month. But I'm like, well, you're only averaging 5 sales a week. How are we going to get to this $20,000 in a month? So now you start to figure out, what do I need to do in marketing? What do I need to do on outreach? What do I need to do on inbound? What do I need to do as far as in-person events, right? Do I need to open up and have a higher tier package where I'm offering some level of like one-to-one? But you're able to look at the numbers and you can figure out from your numbers what steps you need to make for your company. What steps do you need to make for your business? And this is a very real thing, okay, that a lot of people struggle with, right? How they need to move things around, or what do they need to do, right? And in what capacity do they need to do them in? You say you're starting from zero. That's cool. I started at zero. Everybody starts at zero. Everybody. Okay. Now, if you guys found this information helpful, if you found this useful, if you enjoyed the session today, baby, you have no excuse to not join Monetization Nation. Not one freaking excuse. You need to click the link in my bio. You need to tap the first button and you need to join Monetization Nation. Okay. It's on sale for only $47 a month instead of $297 a month. And clearly you can tell, baby, it is worth every penny. Okay. Because I'm making sure that you guys are on. Now, I do want you guys to think about this as you've learned these formulas tonight. Whenever the next time you get an idea and you're like, I want to sell something, or I want to create something, or I want to put something out there, you can now run this analysis and you can ask yourself, can I really sell 100 of these units a month? Can I really service 6 people a day? Some of you guys are in the service industry, and looking at this, you can instantaneously see, oh, I need to get some help and I need to drop down to 4 people a day, and I need to start doing some type of upsell or some type of offer, right? To be able to up that bottom line so I can move into the profit faster. Some of y'all can see I may need to find some way to cut costs, as far as concerning my overhead. What can we do about that? Okay. Then from there, the next complex formula that I do want to get into is for you guys figuring out, right? Once we know what we got to break even with, if you're like, okay, I want to make $100,000 or $200,000, or I want my company to pay me $75,000. So you guys can figure out what's the amount of people that we need to service, or what's the amount of products that we need to sell in order to do that. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed session today. I hope that you learned a lot. Okay. I hope that tomorrow when you see me on, you will invite a biz bestie to come on in this place with you. I'm gonna try and get on tonight. I don't know though, because I got like a lot of content that I actually need to pre-record and create and get edited after my class this evening. So I don't know if I'm coming back or not tonight. If y'all see me on, you know what I'm saying, holla at a player. But if you don't see me on tonight, I will see you guys tomorrow. You said, does this work for crap shipping? This works for all businesses. Break even works for all businesses. Doesn't matter if your service, product, digital, does not matter. Break even is a break even on any company. You said thank you, Miss Ashley, and I can't wait to watch the entire video in the vault. You're welcome, baby. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are on the planet Earth. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. If it's morning time or daytime where you are, have a productive and a prosperous day. If it's evening time, get yourself a good night's rest. Thank you, Dan's Digital Dream.